Hi there, welcome back to English via English. Let's learn from this video today the exact difference between present perfect tense and past indefinite tense. Apparently, past indefinite is all about past, while present perfect is all about present, but that is not the case. Remember that past indefinite is completely all about past, but present perfect is half past, half present because of this element of the perfect sense over there. And why do I say so? Let me show you something first. So if we take time as a continuous flow, unbroken flow, then somewhere in the middle, just a dot or a spot, or right now, is what is called present. In other words, there will be no duration or extension of present. It is simply a short moment, like a millisecond. A second after that will be the territory of future. A second before that will be the territory of the past. So this is the present moment. Okay? Now, from the present moment till infinity, which is already gone and which will never come back, is past, and from the present till infinity, which is yet to come, about which we don't know anything yet, is future. So whenever I talk about past indefinite, it is pure past because an action in the past indefinite will happen sometime in the past. Okay? And the timing of that action will be given. And in other words, that past event is cut off, detached from the present and future course of events. While the other one, present perfect, which is semi-past, semi-present, it will happen or it will get completed sometime in the past, but we don't know exactly when. But the definite clue about present perfect is that that action will get completed by a deadline. And this deadline refers to right now or till now. Okay, so this is how present perfect is linking the past to the present and again to the future, while the past indefinite is detached from the present and future because it is just detached through the time adverb. Okay, all right, let us now be more specific in terms of a table where we will compare and contrast present perfect and past indefinite in clearer terms. Alright then, so let's now compare and contrast present perfect and past indefinite in terms of these concrete differences, and then let us try to apply them, these ideas, in practical fields or in sentences where there will be options in terms of present perfect and past indefinite. So first of all, number one, action already completed and yet linked to the future events. The other one, action already completed and not linked to the future events. Why? The second point is important. Completed by a deadline, which is right now when I'm speaking. Here, completed sometime in the past. Now, in case of past indefinite, we will get the clear-cut timing adverb as to when the action got completed, and that timing should be in the past. Okay. Number three, the deadline is suggested through the time adverbs like already, so far, till now, yet, not yet, never, etc. So these time adverbs will ultimately hint at the deadline right now. On the other hand, timing of the action is suggested through the time adverbs like yesterday, last month, last year, in 2020, on Sunday last, etc. So you see that these type adverbs are clear-cut, exact point in time in the past, but they are not like them. They are referring to simply a deadline, which is right now. Number 4, functions, meaning present perfect verb pattern, functions as cause or reason for a future action and so still relevant. Now here, being cut off. So any verb pattern in past indefinite tense is cut off from the present simply because of the presence of the timing of the action which is past. So examples like or time adverbs like yesterday or last month indicates that an action got completed, that's fine, but the timing is far away from now. As a result, there is a gap between that timing and the present moment of speaking. Therefore, that action can't have any impact on future course of events. Number 5, focuses on the action itself. Now, whenever we write or frame a verb in terms of present perfect, we focus mainly on the action itself, which will have its impact on the future course of event. But here, the focus is on the subject, meaning the impact giver or the impact receiver. And I am just putting the single term subject because a subject is not always necessarily the doer or the agent. The subject in active voice will be the performer, but that very subject in passive voice will be the impact receiver. That's why I have written over here the term subject. So these are the concrete differences. Let's now take up examples where these ideas should be tested and used. Okay, sentence number 1. I am glad that they came, they have come. Past indefinite, present perfect. Now, first of all, whenever you get options like this, and the first part, the principal clause in present tense, as you see that I am. So remember that there can be no match between the present and the past. That is utterly wrong. So that is first point, and therefore the correct option is I am glad that they have come. Okay, so this is the incorrect version. Secondly, if we consider the situations, I am glad, this is some sort of an effect or consequence of the result. And since there is an effect, there must be some sort of a reason. So here, this present perfect verb pattern have come is supplying or providing as reason. Okay? Therefore, we get doubly sure that present perfect is the correct version over here and not the past indefinite one. Number 2, they took or have taken the final decision. Nothing can be done now. In this situation, it is not cause and effect. This is completion. Completion by a deadline. Okay. So a decision has been taken already by now, connecting the present and of course the future. As a result, nothing can be done in future. So in order to connect this future event to this one, we have to go for the present perfect verb pattern, because we know that only the present perfect verb pattern and not the past indefinite verb pattern will connect the recent past or an action already completed to the future. So here, have taken is the correct answer. Number 3, don't you lose what you earned or have earned through hard work. Again, so don't you lose meaning this is all about future. So future event connected with an event or action, either simple past or past indefinite or present perfect. So we know from our previous discussion that only present perfect verb pattern can connect the present or the already gone by past to the future and never the past indefinite. So here again, have earned is the correct version. Past indefinite is some sort of cutoff from the present or the future, so we cannot match them together, put them side by side. So have earned is the correct version again. Number 4, he has been reaping what he sowed himself or has been sown himself. Now here an action or something is going on for some time, although it started sometime in the past. Now here 2 options, simple past, present perfect. So clear cut, this is effect or result of an action which is supplying as reason. So here present perfect is fulfilling that purpose. So the correct version will be, he has been reaping what he had sown himself. Again, present cannot be matched with the past. Final one, the girl was born or has been born of really rich parents. Again, remember that the case of birth is always to be understood that it took place sometime in the past. Okay, distant past, not recent past, or sort of a deadline will be there. So has been born, present perfect passive verb pattern is incorrect over here, and was born is the correct version, because this is all about distant past when the girl we are talking about was born. Okay, so this is how we can easily determine whether we have to use present perfect or past indefinite. So the ideas are like this. Remember them and try to use them in appropriate situations or contexts, and then everything will be all right. So keep watching, because in my very next video I'll be bringing on a very important topic, and that is the difference between past perfect and past indefinite. Okay, both the tenses will get completed sometime in the past, but there must be twists and turns, because all the perfect tenses, present perfect, past perfect and future perfect, they are very tricky and artistic. So don't miss that video as well, and for that keep watching and following this channel, and of course watch all the other various videos available on this channel, because they will help you a lot in enhancing your knowledge in English and help you serve you in whichever field you are in currently or you will be in future. Okay, so keep watching and serve your motherland. Thanks for watching.